The one nation, one election proposal is a thesis in centralism and is the antithesis of decentralization. In 1947, when India became independent, provinces of British India and the 562 princely states came together to form the dominions of India and Pakistan respectively. Cognizant of this reality, the framers of the Constitution stated in Article 1 of the Constitution that India is a union of states. So the first question is that are the states on board with this proposal of one nation, one election? Number two, the Supreme Court of India in Kesavnand Bharati's case held federalism to be a part of the basic structure of the Constitution. This one nation, one election militates against that very conception of what constitutes the basic structure of the Indian Constitution and would fall foul when there is a legal challenge to it. Number three, the municipal corporations, Zilla Parishads, panchayats, block samtis, municipal committees, notified area committees, they fall under the jurisdiction of the state governments. Though the 73rd, 74th Amendment gave them a constitutional status, but they actually fall within the purview of the state governments. So, would the state governments be willing to hold elections to local bodies along with the parliament and the legislative assembly elections? Is a question which nobody has consulted the states on. Number four, what is equally disturbing is that the proposal states that if there is a no confidence motion, then the term of the assembly or the term of parliament would be constituted by a fresh election for the remaining term of that parliament. Now, under those circumstances, spending so much of money for a 2.5-year election or a 1-year election or a 1.5-year election, whether that measures up on the matrix of prudence or not is something which nobody has very seriously debated or deliberated. So the entire one nation, one election proposal is riddled with contradictions. It has not been thought through. It will not pass muster in a legal challenge. And moreover, it goes against the basic structure of the Constitution as was conceptualized by the framers of the Indian Constitution. And finally, what also needs to be understood is, where is the government of India drawing its legislative power in order to enact this particular proposal? Where in the Constitution is the power to be able to completely subvert the basic structure, which it cannot be done because of Kesavnand Bharati, and moreover change the entire scheme of democracy which has been holding the field for the past 70 years. And I can go on chapter and verse, but in a sense this is a proposal which is not going to pass legal muster. It has not been thought through. I do not know whether it is the compulsions of coalition politics that the powers that be are feeling constrained because they have to walk on two crutches. Is it an attempt to get rid of those two crutches? So I think this proposal is more political than constitutional.